Hi, I'm Tommy Hayfield. I'm known as TheTommyhayu on YouTube. Here are my picks for Week 10 of the uh, NFL regular season. I'm 63 and 62 against the point spread. So far this season, I've picked all the games. I'm 85 and 45 straight up. 63 and 62 against the point spread. Here's my picks for Week 10. Start tonight with Oakland at San Diego, which is in progress. Although I already picked this game, so I'm going to tell you what it is. Oakland's at San Diego. San Diego is favored by 7.5. I pick San Diego to win, and San Diego minus 7.5 to cover. My pick is San Diego minus 7.5. The Chargers at Chicago. Chicago is 2.5 point favorite. I'm picking Chicago to win, and Chicago minus 2.5 to cover. Jacksonville goes to Indianapolis this week. Indianapolis is winless. Jacksonville is weak team, but I'm going to pick Jacksonville to win, and Jacksonville minus 2.5. That's my pick. Jacksonville minus 2.5. Denver goes to Kansas City this week. Kansas City is favored by 4. I pick Denver to win, and Denver plus 4 to cover. Pittsburgh goes to Cincinnati this week. Cincinnati is a 3-point favorite against the Steelers. I think that's a bad number. It's not really. I think it's not accurate. I pick Pittsburgh to win, and Pittsburgh plus 3. Pittsburgh minus 3. I'm sorry. Pittsburgh is favored by 3. Pittsburgh minus 3 to cover on the road. My mistake. Buffalo goes to Dallas this week. Dallas is a 6-point home favorite against Buffalo. I pick Buffalo to win and Dallas to cover. Dallas minus 6 is my pick. New Orleans goes to Atlanta this week. New Orleans is a 1-point favorite on the road in Atlanta in this divisional game. I pick New Orleans to win and New Orleans minus 1 to cover. St. Louis goes to Cleveland this week. Cleveland minus 3 is the Las Vegas line. I pick Cleveland to win and Cleveland minus 3 to cover. That's my pick. Cleveland minus 3. Washington goes to Miami this week. Miami is a 3.5-point home favorite against Washington. Miami won last week for the first time this year. Miami I will pick to win, and Washington to cover. My pick is Washington plus 3.5. That's my pick. Washington plus 3.5. Houston goes to Tampa Bay this week. Houston's a 3-point road favorite against Tampa Bay, who has a hard time beating teams with winning records. I will pick Houston to win, and Houston minus 3 to cover against Tampa Bay. It's a tough game to pick, though, even though Houston's pretty good. Arizona goes to Philly this week. Philly's a 6.5-point home favorite against Arizona, who'll be traveling a long way to get to this game. Philly, I expect to win this game, and I pick Philly minus 6.5 to cover. That's my pick. Philly minus 6.5 to cover. Tennessee goes to Carolina this week. Carolina is a 3-point favorite, home favorite against Tennessee. I picked Tennessee to win this game, and Tennessee plus 3 to cover. Tennessee plus 3. Baltimore goes to Seattle this week. They're a 7.5-point favorite on the road in Seattle. Pick Baltimore to win, and Baltimore minus 7.5 to cover. New York Giants go to San Francisco this week. San Francisco is a 3.5-point home favorite. They've covered every week this year, I believe, on most books. San Francisco I picked to win, and San Francisco minus 3.5 to cover. New York Jets are at home against New England. I pick this is a pick'em game. I will pick the Jets to win this game, and therefore the Jets to cover in this pick'em game. That's a Sunday night game. In the Monday night game, it's Minnesota at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 13.5-point favorite. That's a big number. It's a divisional game. I might change this eventually before the game starts, but as we sit here right now, I'm picking Green Bay minus 13.5 to win and to cover that 13.5 points, which is a big number, as I mentioned. Tommy Hayfield, also known as TheTommyhayu on YouTube. Check out my videos on YouTube and my audios on associatedcontent.com that you can find by typing in Tommy Hayfield, and you'll find links to a lot of my football stories. I've written audio stories, written and produced audio stories about all the NFL teams and all their Super Bowl appearances. So if you want to find out about some of the Super Bowl stuff and you don't want to read about it, you want to listen to it, check out my content on AssociatedContent.com, also known as the Yahoo Contributor Network. Thank you.